What's going on, people? TroopzTV, back again. Back our blood clot again, blood, you understand? Episode 201. Eliza, the last one was 200, isn't it?
201.
201, you get me? We're going strong, blood, you understand? Big up Zaza. You lot already know he's back again in full effect, freezing his Zimbabwean Bulls paws in New York City. But we have a special guest today, blood. You get me? He's making his first appearance on TroopzTV. He's making his first appearance on Back Again. He came in with mad chest, bro. You get me? We was just having a slight little chat off air. I had to say, nah, blood. You get me? Like, he's brought his vape. You understand? He's bringing all the smoke, blood. You get me? Pick up my brother Daps every time, bro. What are you telling me, broski?
What are you saying? You know what? It's mad because when you hollered me on, what was it, Wednesday, Thursday, I thought, yeah, I see what you're planning, bro. You're ordering your loud packs early, innit? You thought you were gonna get that W, so you thought, let me get a City fan on Monday just to smoke them.
That's what he said to me, so I swear down. He's like, you think you're sick, yeah? All right, cool, say that. And then literally, when I messaged him this morning, he was like, yo, bro, I'm not going to lie. Like, I thought I was going in the packs, but it looked like it reversed, blood. I was like, yo, it is what it is, fam. You get me? But that's the only place to start. That is the only place to start, fam. We got a lot of news coming out from Man City as well, blood. You get me? We're going to get Daps' view on that as well. But the league leaders are out of the FA Cup. You get me? We are out of both cup tournaments in England. Premier League and Europa League is the only shot at a trophy this year. Man City 1, Arsenal 0. A lot of changes we made. City went strong. You get me? City went strong. I expected them to go strong. I didn't expect Haaland to start. I thought
we might rest Haaland as well, you know.
De Bruyne, I thought you'd go strong, but the thing with you lot is your second team is as strong as your first. You get me?
You know what it is, yeah? The thing is, right, it's a mad one. The way you look at it, yeah, is we went strong based on current form, right? Now, if I was to say based on, because Walker's been injured and not good this season, yeah? Bernardo Silva's been not good this season. Diaz has been injured. Laporte's been injured. Stones has been injured a lot. Cancelo is not looking like the same player. So the way I would say it is, yeah, we kind of played some of our B team, but some of our B team currently is our A team because our A team's form is so shit that and if I was to ask you, forget form, forget fitness, who's a better defender, Rico Lewis or Kyle Walker?
Kyle Walker all day, mate.
Right. Who's a better defender, Akanji or Laporte?
Laporte all day.
But based on form, yeah, it's Rico Lewis and Akanji, yeah? So that's how we started. And this is, my whole thing is, right, if you were to ask me, the team we started with, yeah, which is our in-form, but not our best team, but our in-form team, is that team good enough to win the Premier League? No, it's not. It's that simple, yeah? That team up against Arsenal's best in-form team, they lose, yeah? So the biggest thing I took out the game at the weekend was the fact that when Laporte came on, we looked better defensively. When Walker came on, he started looking like the player he was, right? Bernardo Silva, I actually saw running for once because that's the first time I've seen him run all season, yeah? And for me, it was more the fact that those players came on and looked good again, because for us to go to the Emirates and expect to get anything, we are going to have to... Bernardo Silva has to play and has to be at his best. If he isn't, we don't win. Laporte has to play and be at his best, or we don't win. For me, Ruben Diaz needs to be back in the team, or we don't win. Kyle Walker needs to be back in. So it is relevant. It is true what people are saying. That was City's best team right now, but that isn't City's best team.
Yeah, because Foden weren't even in the fucking squad, blood. Like,
yeah, he's coming back for an injury as well. But again, Foden... The realness is, bro, Foden ain't been good for me.
He's been blowing hot and cold, like this season especially.
Look,
De Bruyne has been... He was piss poor. Like his last, like this season is the poorest I've seen De Bruyne. You get me?
Yeah, I'd agree. I
think that's is that to do with the World Cup as well? Because even when he went into the World Cup, he wasn't really like, when they asked him the question, yo, are you not going to be at like, when it comes push to shove, are you not going to be one of the teams in the mix? Man straight, nope, we're too old.
Nope.
Like, And then
Do you know
Gundogan
what?
come out last week and he's like, yo, certain man ain't pulling their weight, certain man have dropped levels. Is De
Look,
Bruyne
and
one of
that's
them
the
man
thing,
that's
though.
not pulling his weight and dropped levels?
And you see what you just said there. Gundogan, yeah, is our club captain. And Kevin De Bruyne is kind of like one of our 5 seniors, that Pep always has 5 seniors, yeah? And I'm telling you now, Fernandinho ain't never doing none of those 2 stunts. He would never come out and say anything like De Bruyne or Gundogan said. Like, he just wouldn't say it. I think there's a relevance to even the fact that Bernardo's not happy, Cancelo's leaving by the looks of it. They're Portuguese-speaking players, right? Fernandinho was a Portuguese-speaking player.
Yeah, even
right?
though he's
And I think
Brazilian, they
there's some
speak.
relevance.
Yeah.
He kept the whole group, like things like that.
Because you're going to get your little contingencies. Like, even like when we came to
100%
City,
you do.
you saw like on the team bus, at the end of the bus, who was the last 3 man? Magalhaes, Martinelli, and Gabriel Marquinhos, the Brazilians.
Yeah.
You understand?
You do.
You'll have your little English camp. Your
Yeah,
little,
100% you do.
You'll have that. Your friend, like Ashley Cole said it. When we was prime Arsenal, you had the French camp. You had the African camp.
English.
You had like your little camps. You get me? And
Yeah.
now you lot have got that.
Fernandinho would float between the two because he was
Yeah,
English
yeah.
speaking and Portuguese speaking. So he could move between the 2 camps. I think we're missing that. But with me, De Bruyne, yeah, he's like, everyone knows De Bruyne can get an assist, right? And when you got Haaland up top, he is going to get the numbers he's still got. But for me, the one thing that I always used to piss me off, people never speak about how much De Bruyne gets back, right?
Yeah, his
Tracks
work rate
back.
was ridiculous.
Him and Bernardo Silva recycled the ball in the other team's half. Like, you would have seen it in the first half, and the same against Tottenham in the first half, same against Wolves in the first half, same against Man United in the first half. We're no longer recycling the ball in the other team's half. We're inviting them back. And when you haven't got your best defenders playing, right, it don't make sense inviting teams like Tottenham or Arsenal onto you, saying, no, come, get into our half. Like, don't do that to Arsenal. But I take confidence out of the fact that Bernardo looked good, out of the fact that Laporte looked good, because that's what we need. If we're going to win this league, we need them looking good. Otherwise,
So that
we
team
ain't winning the league. It's that simple.
that team that started at Etihad, is that the most likely team to start at the Emirates? Because
I don't think so now. Nah.
I was going to say, if that team comes to Emirates, that team there and we add in our
We'd win.
main,
We'd win.
we're slapping, man. Like,
Yeah,
Wait, what changes?
So,
what changes would you make from that team?
I would expect, based on the performances I saw in the second
the goalkeeper
half,
definitely but your goalie Ortega's levels, but obviously Edison will come in.
But you know what it is? Ortega's good, yeah. Like, he's a good shot stopper, but against Arsenal, and for Man City to perform at their best, we have to be able to play out from the back and players hold their positions, yeah? Every keeper we saw it with Zach Steffen last season, we're seeing it with Ortega. Players change their positions based on their comfort around their goalkeeper, right? So Edison will start. I think Walker will come in for Rico Lewis because Walker looked good when he came on, right? I think Laporte will have to start now because Stones is injured. I think Stones will be out for a minute. Now, will he start Akanji or will he start Ruben Diaz? I would hope he starts Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz is coming back from an injury, but I think he'll be all right. So I expect both our centre-backs changing, and I expect Ake will hold the left position because Cancelo's going by the looks of it. So, and then in midfield, it'll be Rodri again. It will be De Bruyne. De Bruyne's got 9 days rest now, so till the Tottenham game, so he should be good. Personally, I would drop Gundogan. I'd play Bernardo Silva where Gundogan is, and I'd make Ruben Diaz captain. For me, I don't want to be like Man United and change our captain midway through the season. Yeah, so we can't actually take the armband off of Gundogan. He's a club captain, but for me, he's not vocal enough on the pitch. Like when we conceded them 2 goals to Tottenham, I was at the game, bro, and I'm looking round and I'm going, why is no one fucking talking? Why is no one? And I'm there standing up, shouting at everyone, why is Gundogan not talking to no one, yeah? And then we go and concede another because of it. We need Diaz in as captain. And like you just said, being 100, yeah, at the Emirates, I would drop Haaland and I would play Alvarez.
Because even when like Saliba and Gabriel come on, he couldn't really get a lot out of them. Like even in the first half, he was going to Holding. He knew who to go to. He just sat on Holding
that first half.
He knew if he goes to
as
soon as he went to Gabriel was like, yo, relax. Like Saliba came on, it tightened up again. He didn't really have a lot like drop into his feet.
for me, it's not just about
Alvarez will be more tougher
that.
because what Saliba's little issue is if you catch him one-on-one and the man's got pace like a Rashford. Rashford will cause him problems. Alvarez got a bit of pace at him and he will be that. You understand? That's what Haaland. He will know, like, bro. I could. I mean, it's a strength thing.
Block.
Yeah,
for me, yeah. The one thing I said probably about this time last year when we started being really heavily linked with Haaland is. I was like, I'm cool. Obviously, I want Haaland. I want the shithousery. So Chelsea fans were so convinced they had him. I want him to come City to shut them and United up, right? But already I was like, Alvarez is my guy. I'm watching Alvarez thinking this man is more like a City profile. And I was like, the only worry with Haaland is, when we play teams like Man United, teams like Arsenal, teams like Tottenham, teams like any of the good teams, ultimately, the way we've been so successful is the false nine, dominating midfield, And even more so against Arsenal, because Arsenal's midfield this season, if you allow Arsenal's midfield to get control of the game and move the ball about how they want to, it's long, especially with Odegaard on the pitch. So I'm like, if we play Alvarez, that again gives us that advantage in midfield, because this is why Pep's been inverting the fullbacks, because by playing Haaland, we've lost a man in midfield because we ain't playing the false nine. So he's like, right, how can I still get that overload in midfield? Invert the fullbacks. The problem is, if you've not got your main centre-backs and you invert your fullbacks, you are liable to a lot of counters. So for me, against you lot, so that we can try and dominate the midfield, play Alvarez, because I know he is a striker, but he looks far, far more comfortable dropping in midfield and putting he's got the legs on him and whatever. So I would personally go with that for maybe the first 65, then maybe bring on Haaland, depending on where the game is, bring on Haaland to play alongside Alvarez, because I think that works as well. But
is there a rift in the camp? Because there's a lot of things coming out, like this player's not happy, that player's not happy. Then you see Cancelo's going to Bayern for a 6-month loan with an option, and they put an option to buy.
Yeah, so with Cancelo, there was 5 players. It was Cancelo, Bernardo,
Walker,
Laporte, Walker and Gundogan.
Yeah, Gundo.
So Gundogan, I'm hearing is looking at signing a new contract. Okay. So I don't know too much about that, but Walker, again, the thing on Walker is, Walker as a senior player has had to hold bench for Rico Lewis for a bit. So I get, if you've missed a couple of games, I think he's mature enough to bounce back from that. He's, and at his age, he don't really have much of a choice, to be fair, him and Gundogan. Now with Bernardo Silva, we all know it. He wants to leave, innit? But we've seen he can be professional. But Cancelo, the fact Pep's selling him in January, on the second to last day of the transfer window, tells me there must be a rift there with him, 100%, man. Yeah, otherwise, you'd just be like, we'll wait out till the summer. Because at the moment, until we see otherwise, we ain't got a replacement.
Because what?
Gomez.
It's just Gomez and Ake. But he plays Ake at centre-back, so is he going to move him back to left-back?
But it don't make sense. It don't make sense unless they've got something up their sleeve. And for me, I always say this, when we didn't get Cucurella in the summer and some of our fan base started having a meltdown, I was like, you know what, when your board has done everything right and your manager's done everything right, it's like, until they do something wrong, I'm not going to doubt them, right? So for me, I presume if they're letting Cancelo go, Pep's got a plan. And I've just got to trust that, innit? He's done enough to earn my trust. Listen, Klopp's still in a job at fucking Liverpool because he's done enough to earn their fucking... That must be it. Same with us. Pep's done enough for me to go, I trust Pep. But it is all a bit mad. Especially the way I see it is, with you being first by 5 points with a game in hand, you would think that City would be doing summit this January.
Yeah, and it's a bit weird to let an experienced player who knows, even though you said he kind of dropped off in the running last year, a man that knows how to deal with the running.
Yeah.
And a man who could play right back, left back, you could push him forward. It's a strange move, blood.
There must be.
There must be.
It's very clear.
Yeah, it's Pep though, so there must be something.
He must have challenged Pep barefoot. You know what? You remember when we played Chelsea in the league at their ground, yeah?
Yeah.
And first half, we were fucking awful.
You were piss poor. And then second half, we saw City.
Yeah, right? And at half time, remember we played Cancelo right wing, yeah?
Yeah.
And at half time, the way Cancelo and Walker both got substituted at half time, at that point, I was on DR and I was like, I'm not going to lie, that worries me because that to me would suggest that maybe Walker and Cancelo in the dressing room, barefaced in front of everyone, have challenged Pep's team selection, right? And after the game, Pep came out and kind of apologised slightly, said, you know what, I won't be playing Cancelo out of position again. And I thought, you know what, it sounds like someone's challenged Pep barefaced, in front of everyone. And he's just like, cool, no problem, you're gone. Like, you don't do that because ultimately, like the one thing Arteta said when he arrived at your club and he got from Pep is everyone in the club, everyone has to be singing from the same hymn sheet and pulling in the same direction. If they're not, this is not the right club for him. And that's what Arteta's done with you, man. He can't have managers like Arteta and Pep who are so reliant on their system, They can't have no one questioning them in the dressing room. No one, right? So I think Cancelo's questioned him and Pep just gone, no problem. The fact that it's a loan as well, bro, like, it's not let's get the money in, it's a let's get him out.
And he's gone to Bayern Munich. Like, Bayern Munich, like, he could come back and haunt you in Champions League if he was to cross paths.
Nah, because he's cup tied.
That's true.
Bro, I'm already seeing, I don't know if it's City's fan base getting hype or, like, I've seen one or two things saying Leroy Sané, other way.
Would you take Sané back?
But we'd all take Sané back. I don't think Pep would.
Would Pep take? That's the question. Would Pep take him back? He doesn't. He don't like him.
Pep
didn't they fall out?
He don't track back. The man, like, going forward, the most exciting player I've seen at City probably, but he don't track back. There were games where he'd come on, and I'd honestly think Pep was going to drag him because he wasn't tracking back. Like, after he just brought him on, but I'd take him back. I think he's what we miss at the moment. We need that directness.
Zah.
Bro, the biggest thing about this whole Cancelo thing, though, it just confirms to me what I said in the summer, right? Why are we letting Zinchenko go? For me, bro, I would have kept... Do you know Zinchenko was on 20 bags a week at City?
Yeah, I know he's on some chump change.
Jesus.
Bro, we could have upped that to 80, 90 bags a week. Whatever he's on at your gaff, kept him there because he didn't want to leave. He stayed every summer trying to fight for his place, And that's why I always said I'd rather take Zinchenko than Cancelo. Because every season, Cancelo would look... You know these, like, I was going to say, Ozil, Where when you're performing well against average teams, you can have them luxury players that look great and get an assist and look wicked, But then when them games where you need someone to come in and fucking fight for your club, that's Zinchenko, bro. That is what he does, not what Cancelo does. Last 2 seasons, Cancelo's dropped off. You go and look at some of Zinchenko's best performances for City. They're in the business end of the season, like the Champions League semi-final against PSG or something like that,
Last game
Cancelo
of the season last year.
None of them moments. So, to me, it just baffles me even more that Cancelo got a new deal while Zinchenko was let go, and we could have, like, trebled his wage or something and kept him.
So how are you feeling?
About us, honestly, I don't know how to feel about us. I mean, I long for a time where I can see a full 90 out of a Man City game. I thought we were good. I thought we were all right. First half, second half is when everything just went to shit. It's I don't know what the hell happened that second half.
Partey came off and Lokonga came on.
Yeah,
That's what
so
happened.
just to address that, I mean, the guy isn't. Yes, you may have you may have your opinions on him. You may not like him or whatever. But what's going on online to him is just not. It's not fair, kind of deal. Like people.
Yeah, we need to address back again as well, blood. We have to address the back again Twitter account, blood, because man are just moving a bit too mad on this account, blood. You get me? You can look at my account and I'm not tweeting that shit. So why are you going on to this one now? And pushing that out there, blood. And then it's me that's getting the shit, not you. Not no one else. I'm trying to enjoy my fucking weekend and I'm getting fucking calls from the man them, yo, blood.
Why are you doing this to the Conga?
I'm like, what? Like, bro, this, like, you understand? Like, if you see the way I move on my Twitter and see what I tweet out, where do you get that I'm thinking this, blood? If you're thinking that, do that on your thing.
Yeah.
You get me?
Oh, wow. Some in-house politics, yeah?
Yeah, bro. Like, you understand? Me, I'm a man where I handle my heat. I'm a man where I've been in this YouTube thing long enough to know that if I say something that's mad, I know what's going to come. I know that I'm thinking this because I think before I talk. People think I don't think before I talk. I think before I talk. It's just I don't give a fuck. That's the problem, blood. You get me? And that's the Jamaican in me. When I give a ras, dog. If I feel something and think something, I'm gonna speak my mind, blood. You get me? So I'm a man where I'll own it if it's me. I'm not owning your shit because you can't handle the heat. You're trying to push heat my way. Nah, blood. Don't work like that, blood. You could be looking bonuses because I don't know what's going on. I'm not involved in that. You understand? And you're trying to get off me. Nah, blood. Yeah, that stops.
What is
now.
this? Is this heat on Lukonga or something?
It's just some tweets that are put out there to cause traction and to go viral, basically. You get me? And I'm not about that, blood. I've never been about that, blood. You get me? If I go viral, I go viral. It sounds mad, but I go viral in the right way. Yeah. I'm not trying to go viral. If you put it like that, if I go viral, it's because it goes. It's like, man, I try.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. You can see where sometimes things are just like, you know, when certain channels or whatever they tweet things, and you think you don't believe that shit.
Yeah,
like, you don't believe that shit. Like, say they'll put up something like, as it's relevant to you, man. If someone's to put up Eddie's recent stats against Haaland's recent stats, and say Eddie's recent stats over the last 4 games look better than Haaland's, someone will tweet that and going, is Eddie a better striking option than Haaland? Yeah. It's like, bro, you don't believe that, but I get how the numbers make it look like. But I can't stand that shit. It fucking does my head in.
Because like I remember when Robbie used to go through that at AFTV, where he would hold shit, he would hold pelters for other people. He held shit for me. You understand? Not as much for me. Other man, he would hold more. Me, it was more, this blood fam shit. It wasn't what I was saying. It's how I'm saying it. You get me?
Well, I hear you. At the moment, my channel the other day, because we got someone running the Twitter, tweeted something about Jude Bellingham and Enzo Fernandez both going to Liverpool.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Well, somebody like, listen, don't change my channel into no Liverpool echo
big man,
chamber.
Let me tell you something right now, There's one tweet that got let off, Apparently, Caicedo is a done deal, in 72 hours. Off back again. Big man, what the fuck you laughing for, Zar, blood? I'll catch a flight and headlock you, bro. I'll catch a flight and headlock you, bro, It weren't Zar, though, innit? Zar, nah, it weren't Zar. But I'm saying, because he's laughing, and then he saw me in the group chat.
I knew exactly what was going to come.
And the way I went in the group chat, I was like, big man, if this don't, just know you're walking the plank. You are coming on camera, and you are walking the plank. I quoted it on my personal account and said, I did not tweet this in capital letters, bro. Then I put out like a little 2-part tweet to let people know that, Back Again is an account to do with my podcast, but it's not my account. It's not Troopz AFC.
I think it will happen, though.
It's not TroopzTV. Like, TroopzTV is mine. What we're on now, that's mine. When I'm atting you and I'm DMing you, that's how we was. That's my account. Back Again is a Barstool account. So obviously I've got the password to it because I'm part of it. Zar's got the password. And then there's admin people who actually sit there and work the account. Because I ain't got time to work the account. Not only I got kids, like I'm a dad, I got bare things going. My gal, I got I got a film. I got to tweet my shit. And I can't be going on. I've got to go on this one, dude. And it's too much.
You got to drink them drinks that you've been drinking this morning. I see them.
You feel me? The CBT, I got the CBD thing going on. Big up Mola drinks. You understand? Make sure you get yours, blood. You get me? But like, it's a lot, bro. And I never knew about admin and all this shit until I signed to Barstool. I never knew. I thought man actually were running these Twitters. And then because they're like, we're gonna have da-da-da. I said, all right, cool. But now it's a thing where I'm like, I gotta watch these tweets now, blood. Like, you have to send me the tweet first, and I have to the tweet, and then I'm like, cool. You get me? Like, if you want to push something on your thing,
I think that will happen, though. I think that will happen.
No. But the way it was like it's bro. And I have never this is the thing about me. I've never like said about transfers, about this guy's going to sign for Arsenal.
Yeah.
I've never. That's not me. I don't play this in the know. I don't know shit, bro. The media don't even like me, blood. So no journalist telling me fuck all, blood. You get me?
Yeah.
So I don't have no inside links, blood. You get me? The players I talk to ain't going to tell me. They know I'm not going to tell like the man them, but they professionalism and all that. So I don't have no plug. So when you're trying to push that off my thing, I'm associated with. I'm like nah. Like you get me, blood. Like you understand? Like you grow the account in the right way, blood.
Yeah.
You don't. You get me? I'm not on this sell your soul thing. Yeah. If man said to me, yo, 20 blood clot million, but you have to dog, me, yeah, I'm broke, I'm on the streets, I'm busking, yeah, spare change, sir, all of our blood clot twist settings, bro. You get me? So, yeah, we just had to quickly, get me. Hopefully, Caicedo does come, you get me? If he does come, then you get me. Big up the source, you understand? But if he don't come, somebody's walking the fucking plank, mate. And it's not me, blood, yeah? Because I've walked that plank too many times, yeah? I've walked the plank and they fucking made a new plank, blood. Yeah? You understand? I've walked out the plank. So, you get me. But, yeah. Zara, where were we, blood? Because I was going to start with that, but then Daps came on a hype, blood. So, I had to just push that to the side and then let Daps come with his smoke. So, I don't know where the fuck we was now, blood. This is why it's back again.
I was just saying.
I've been hearing it all weekend off you, man. I've been hearing smoke off you, man, all weekend. The only team that can lose and apparently be more confident going into the next game is mad.
Do you know what? It's because we see like
we've come a long way.
I don't know if you lot were holding back. Yeah, I don't know if Pep was like.
Well, we're just not a confident team at the moment.
Yeah, but what we saw going up there, like even if do you know how mad it is? If we played at Emirates, if we played at Emirates in this cup. Like the game on Friday, if that was at Emirates and the team we played against, we could have beat you at probably Emirates. Because the crowd...
You could have beat us at the Etihad, bro.
That took two wonderful saves from Ortega.
Yeah.
You could have beat us. Look,
great saves.
For me, I get it. I'm not here. And I've had to back City this weekend, yeah, in every podcast I've done because of the way Arsenal fans are being. But I'm trying to start it off saying, listen, yeah, you man are the best team this season. You man are top by 5 points with a game in hand for a reason, yeah? Like, let me be clear. I was backing Arteta from day fucking one, yeah? Because I saw how he operated at City and I saw what he was carrying to Arsenal, yeah? I saw the job he had to do. He had to get rid of a lot of fucking dead wood, yeah? Zinchenko and Jesus were my two guys, bro. They are fighters. Like, a man that when Foden's in beef, runs over and stands over Foden so that fucking the Atletico mob can't get to him. That's my type of guy, yeah? Someone that backs his boys no matter what. So Zinchenko and Jesus, they're my guys. So them joining you's made it like most of my brethren where I live support Arsenal. But so I usually hate them till you get Arteta, Zinni and Jesus. And I'm like, then I see the football you're playing this season. And I'm like, I can't hate football like this. Because ultimately, you are playing the football that Pep and Arteta played at City the season we did 100 points, the season we did domestic treble. That is the exact football you man are playing now. I like that football, innit? So I can, and that game, first half, you were the better team. For me, the second half, and this is where I think everyone needs to remember, Partey came off, right? And if you look at the substitutions you made, look at the substitutions we made, and that will start to tell you that actually the team that started wasn't our best 11. Because did we look better when Walker and Laporte came on? Yes. Did we look better when when Bernardo Silva came on? Yes. Did we look better when Alvarez came on? Yes. So same way you look better when some of your players came on, so did we. But the difference is you came into that game the confident Arsenal, like best team in the world at the moment, based on current form between you and Napoli. But Napoli have held one or two results. You man have looked good in every game, like dominant in every game. So the confidence I take out of it is the fact that some of our better players have started to look good. But if they don't look good against you at the Emirates, I know what happens. The last 14 results against you are irrelevant. Like we have come to your ground and taken the absolute piss for fucking 5 years, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But if we don't turn up on job against this Arsenal team, it's not the same. You're a different Arsenal now. You're a very different Arsenal now. And at the moment, we're a very, very different City. We're a weak City, and that's where I think Arteta missed a trick, man. He missed a trick. We're just starting to get some sort of form back. And when I say form, I mean, you see if a man's been knocked down and they get back to their knee first, yeah? That's where we are at the moment. And I feel you, man, could have came over and put your size 10s in our face and kicked us back down at the weekend, yeah? And by resting some players, when you've got an 8-game period to your next game, I think Arteta could have just kicked us back down and said, listen, yeah, here's another hurdle we've overcome. And at the moment, you didn't overcome that hurdle.
That's the only thing I was like kind of sad about that.
Yeah.
We didn't go a bit stronger.
Psychological.
Yeah. But the only thing is that I know that
8 days rest, like you could have gone a bit stronger. Like for me, you could have.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, blood. You get me? Fucking peak, fam. Should have fucking gone stronger though.
Even with those guys that were on there, it was still disappointing because I mean
it was just Lokonga's what fuck.
Yeah,
it wasn't all his fault, but we did lose a lot when he came on. You get me? Can't blame him the whole because the goal Saka don't track back. Yeah, Saka gets drawn to the ball. He don't not one time does he look behind and see Ake's just there free as a bird. Nelly fucking Furtado, he's just there, blood. Even like the Alvarez shot, nobody goes to press him. People are saying Lokonga, but there's people closer than Lokonga to him.
Yeah.
Lokonga was just in no man's land.
Yeah, that's a fair point, you know.
Lokonga was in no man's land, but there was man closer to Alvarez than Lokonga that could have got to him, blood. You get me? Yeah. So it's not all blame on Lokonga. And that's why I wanted to address that Lokonga tweet because even in player ratings, bro, I gave him a 5. Do you understand? So you can't be tweeting that out if I'm understand? It's our things are. If we say something, then you project what our thoughts are. No, you're not projecting our thoughts. It's lies.
Yeah, I didn't like that Lokonga tweet myself.
Nah.
I didn't like it at all.
I deleted it. I don't delete shit. I deleted it.
I don't. Do you know who I think could do that role for you, man, though? I think Zinchenko could do that role for you.
That's not
keep Tierney on the left. Zinchenko can do this.
Not a bad
right,
shout.
Zinchenko.
But they're saying Tierney might go to Juve. There's rumors that Juve.
But I always thought when you signed Zinchenko, it's such a clever move because it allowed you to have like in the summer, everyone was clear Tierney's your starting left back. Yeah, right. So I was like, Zinchenko is the perfect signing because firstly, this man is more than blessed to be a rotation player. Right, he's been brought up through Pep. Him and Jesus are perfect, yeah. Like when Jesus comes back, Jesus will be fine to have to earn his place because he's had to do it at City. Zinchenko's had to do it at City, so them man are more than fine to know that as part of a team to win trophies, yeah, you have to sit on the bench at times. Jesus has been rested in big games, knowing that when we play Liverpool, he will start because we need his press, right? So. With both of them, but with Zinchenko, he can do the 8 role factually. For Ukraine, he's their captain in the 8 role, yeah? If you haven't, go and watch the game between Ukraine and Scotland in the World Cup qualifier. My man ran the whole fucking game. Ran the whole game, yeah? He can do the 8 role. Now, can he do the 6 role? For me, if you're an 8, yeah, that can also play left back, I reckon you can probably do the 6 role.
I don't know about him defensively, man. Defensively is where I don't know about him. He's brilliant on the ball, passing through the lines. Absolutely
defensively,
brilliant.
Tierney's clear.
Defensively is where I don't know if he can do the 6.
When he gets caught one-on-one, I'm nervous.
That's always been my thing. He's got better every year because he isn't a defender. He's a midfielder. Mm-hmm. He actually started off as a winger, yeah? Then went into midfield. He's a central midfielder for Ukraine. But every season, he's got better at doing the defensive side, yeah? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's as good defensively as Partey. I'm not saying he's as good as Tierney. But for me, he's probably better in that 6-8 role than Lokonga is.
Anyone, Za's better, blood. Za's better, blood. Yeah? I'll have more faith with Zara in there, blood. Zara will show heart, fam. Zah be running down their man, their blood, chop him, boom. Let me Zah get a red card, bro. Don't fuck with Zah, blood. You understand? I'm telling you, blood. Zah's like fucking. Zah's like fucking Gattuso, blood.
Lukonga, man.
I
don't know.
I mean, I would
I
get
ain't
rid.
never hearing Lukonga with no party I go to. That's all I'm saying.
No. Like I would get rid. I'm not gonna lie. Like
But we're in a spot, Troopz. We can't get rid of him now. Everyone knows how much we have in the bank. That's what they're gonna quote us for every single.
But apparently they're saying that why don't we throw him into the Caicedo deal? Because they're saying that apparently we're gonna offer. I'm going from what? Yeah, it's fucking blood. I bet their replacement's better than Lukonga.
Yeah, real talk. No, bro, listen, we already know from whenever Brighton sell a player, they just out of nowhere bring someone through that's fucking better.
Why don't we find out who the replacement is and then sign the replacement and then fuck off Caicedo and just take the replacement? The replacement would be like 4 million or some stupidness, blood.
Yeah. That seems to be what happens with them, man. Their recruitment's mad.
Their recruiting is insane.
We have to kidnap their recruiting manager.
Their recruiting manager, Chelsea, went and took.
Didn't he? That's what I'm saying. Didn't he just change? Because he went with the whole Potter deal.
Yeah, but then look at Bowie. Bowie's just following. Bowie's just following what we do.
What happened is so Chelsea took Potter and the whole recruitment team
and the whole team.
But about 9 months.
I thought he only took the backroom stuff.
Newcastle took their head of recruitment before that. So it's like what I keep saying is. It's not even their recruitment that's good. It's whoever it is in their fucking board that's hiring everyone, it's just on job because they're just hiring new recruitment people that are better than the last lot. So there's something going on at Brighton that's mad. But I feel like at the moment with Brighton, like the reason why it's going to be even harder to get the Caicedo thing done is because you man just took Trossard off of them.
But wouldn't that work in our favour? Because we paid a decent fee for a man going into his last year. We gave them 50 for Benny Blanco. What more do you want, blood?
Well, listen, sooner or later, their fan base is going to have to turn around and go, do we have any motivation to do anything? Because we're just like, and you got to think, people are still after Lamptey. And like every time a Brighton player goes...
Roddy Rich ain't going nowhere, blood. He's staying in the box.
Well, bro, I want their, what's it called? Yesterday.
Tell me he don't look like Roddy Rich. Tell me he don't look like Roddy Rich.
He does. He does.
Tell me. He's even got his eyes, blood. Put up on the coaster, a lot. I put the new 40s on the Jeep. I put it up. Because the man niggas got it out. I'm telling you, bro. That guy thinks you guys rolling with mustard in them and there, blood. I swear down.
But yeah, I am with the game. Look, I hear what you man are saying. I hear what all Arsenal fans are saying about the gap. The gap is so much closer. Like if you, but you know what? The gap was closer The gap was closer in January when like the 2-1 game.
That was like a one-off game. Now we've closed was just like a one-off. Like you get me. After that, we fell off. Like now, I think that we've actually closed a little gap.
You've closed it, but we've helped you because this is a one thing. Yeah, like people sometimes say like. I wasn't commenting on Arsenal's lineup, and people I was doing a watch and were going, why are you paying why are you not focusing on the fact that Arsenal are playing a weaker team? Like, why aren't you paying attention to that? And I was like, I don't look at Arsenal's team, I don't look at anyone's team. In the summer, when people going, Daps, how do you feel about United buying this player or Arsenal buying this player? I said, listen, I'm in a very good position now where I know that Manchester City, I trust my team. And I couldn't give a shit who Liverpool buy, who anyone buys, because I trust that my team will be better. And this season, I'm usually, very quiet until the business end of the season. And not even the business end, until mathematically it's done. And then I've saved up everything. I have pictures of everyone. I have everything. And I'll create a whole collage going at fucking Terry Flues, going at the Coppish boys. Last season, about 10 Liverpool man and Terry, because although he's a United man, he was deciding to back them, man, going at all of them. Just to say, look, I don't forget all this shit you man have said, So this season, because we got Haaland, I thought, you know what, fuck it. We've done enough for me to be chesty this season. And it's kind of like my team is letting me down because we've dropped off. Not only have Arsenal got better, City aren't looking the same. Our midfield is not looking the same. De Bruyne's not looking the same. Bernardo's not looking the same. if they do look the same, we win at the Emirates. If they don't, we don't. It's that simple.
Speaking of Brighton slap up Liverpool again, blood. You understand? Jurgen Klopp is in full effect. Months don't even want to answer man's calls, or I mean, man needs to somebody check on Months, blood. You get me? He's somewhere deep in the mud right now. Brighton 2, Liverpool 1. Joe Gomez entering a twerking competition live in the 91st minute, blood. You understand? I thought someone was gonna flipping come from like out of nowhere, blood, and just bend over, way pause. You get me? Like,
Bro.
man wanted to get daggered in the 93rd minute, bro. Mitoma, let me tell you something, blood. We had a Japanese dancehall queen, yeah? Mitoma is the Japanese dancehall king, yeah? Because what he done was
Mighty
mad,
Crown.
yeah? You remember?
Mighty
you see,
Crown.
Daps knows, blood, yeah? That's what we're calling Mitoma from now, blood. Mighty Crown. Yeah? Don't fuck with Mighty Crown, you know. You remember about Mighty Crown, I
Bro, listen,
Eliza,
that man had the dubs.
Yeah,
They had the
remember?
dubs on dubs, bro.
With fucking, what him name? Thundercat and them and them.
Yeah, bro, they had everything. When
Mataran
sound
and
clashes, they were
when
just done in everyone, bro.
Sunfest and them Bomba Clark. Mighty Crown had the maddest tinker. Remember he'd say the C word. We can't say it, blood, but you remember he'd be like, yo, yo, come bash out your blood clot.
Seeing how them man look and the way they talk was just mad, bro. It's like they made Westwood look normal.
Yeah. It's like, blood, we was in Dam just now, yeah. I gotta go left quickly before we come onto the game again. We was in Dam, yeah, and then this white boy did come in, yeah, and everybody thinks it's a white boy, innit? But then I'm sitting at the top, yeah, and he must have seen me and him like, what on, Troop? But the way he said, what on, Troop?
Yeah.
I was like, nah, he's actually Jamaican. And then Lily looked at me, Lily was like, yo, babe, like, she gave me the eyes like, oh, he's actually Jamaican, innit? I was like, yeah. And I was like, what you said, he said, hey, boy, and you me come look for you, dog. Me I look for watch the Arsenal game. I go for you, so I said, Bomba Clark. Yeah, man. When you see him walking though, dog, yeah, he looked like fucking Claude or something, blood, yeah. R.I.P. the Godfather, blood, yeah. There was no blood. You would have thought, said man was
Bodyguard vibes.
I swear down, he was at Acne Marshes. Frank for a tenner. Get your bananas. I swear down, blood. Man came in there talking. Man's accent was stronger than mine, dog. I said, I want to blood clot this. But out of many is one people, you get me? And back to Mitoma. You see this Mitoma kid, yeah? Bro, if Mudryk is worth nearly 100 million, yeah, of 10 games, he's cold. Let me get it in. He's cold, yeah? But of 10 games that hardly anybody has seen, yeah? How much is Mitoma worth, blood? Because he's doing this week in, week out. And he's doing it against, like, the high opposition, the higher level, blood. Like, he bins up Pickford, England #1.
Bro, and if we're talking value, you have to be real, yeah? Someone made a really good point to me yesterday, because he's exactly what City need at the moment, yeah? And revenue-wise, bro, that Japanese revenue is not a joke. Not a joke, yeah? He's worth a lot of fucking money. Listen, I could imagine Levy sniff it. If Levy wanted to get rid of Son, that is bringing equal, if not more, money in. Like, he's cold, man, cold. And, bro, he's haunting Liverpool this season as well, differently.
Bro, he's haunting Trent. Like, Trent must be having nightmares. Trent must be waking up with cold sweats, blood. Fucking hell, he's coming again, lad. Fucking hell, there he is, lad. Fucking hell. Who's gonna save Klopp though, blood? Because we have to talk real now.
Actually,
like,
how much rope does he have left?
Because, blood, and it's the 7th season syndrome, where we've gone into the 7th season and capitulation is in full effect, blood. Do you understand? Like, that Cody Gakpo, blood, the black quagmire, absolute dog shit, mate. That man paid 45 million for the giggity goo. Like, really, bro? Really, bro? Really, bro?
And this is where he has to hold it, because when they signed Gakpo, yeah,
Zaha, am I lying, blood? Like, look, Zaha's lost composure.
Absolute dog shit, mate.
I swear down, Donny's chin is mad. Like, bro, he could put crack in his jaw, yeah, and get it through the airline. and get across the border, bro. You know them man when they go, bro, I need to bring him to damn with me, blood, because I would put buds in his jaw, blood. It will go through you seen how wide it drops, bro? Like, it's like,
bro, you know
bro,
what?
you remember the mask when he's sitting at the table and he turns into the dog and he goes like, and his mouth drops like, boom. That's like my man's chin. Like, you could put bare shit. Bro, his chin's like a kangaroo pouch. You could, like, it's just there, like, bro, it's mad. He's got the biggest head, pause, I have seen in a minute, blood. His head's bigger than Maguire. And it's just square. It's just blood. How did his mother push that out?
Like that,
Seriously, I feel sorry for his mum, bro. He must have done damage. All them corners coming out of that, blood. Fuck, imagine him coming down the tube. That fucking oh my god, Lord.
The birds that carry the babies. What are the birds that supposed to
pelicans
with them big ass fucking
in Jungle Book, and they circle at the end. them man blood. Oh my god, but. We have to talk about him as well, blood. He's been fucking.
The thing is, he goes back to Klopp because and this is the biggest issue with Klopp. I feel my man's got too much power. Yeah, he's got too much power.
Didn't I say that he's like it's like a Wenger at Arsenal?
Yeah. Like he came out the other day and made a statement that I will be here in the summer, but certain players won't. Yeah. If you deep it, the signings that were good was when they had Edwards there. Yeah. Now Edwards isn't there and Klopp's calling the shots. When the transfer window opened and they bought Gakpo, I get it. Liverpool fans were saying, "Oh no, we need."
But nobody expected him. Everyone thought he was going to the red half of Manchester. Well, Salford,
because Diaz is out and because Jota's out, we need a winger. And I was like, you do. I hear that, but that doesn't resolve the issues. The biggest issues is you need a fucking DM, And I was like...
The midfield is absolutely non-existent, bro. Like, if you have Henderson, Milner, and Oxlade-Chamberlain in big stinking 2023, you need to look at yourself in the mirror, dog.
And then this is the thing. When people want to live... Top Reds, they want to be blaming FSG and not Klopp. But the fact is, the fact you bought a player means FSG went and said, we got this budget for you, And Klopp made the decision, no problem, I want a winger, right?
You see, this is why I'm sorry to cut you again. This is why I'm saying it's Wenger. Because Wenger used to do that with fucking Arsenal. He'd buy in every fucking position that we didn't fucking need. He'll bring another striker. He'll bring another winger. I'm there like defensive midfield, centre back, winger, number 10, fucking striker, fucking everyone apart, fucking new tea lady. Everyone apart from what you fucking need, blood.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Did they need a winger? Yeah, maybe. But the fact is, they needed to DM more. Like I was saying, from the World Cup, Amrabat, Amrabat is not gonna. He's not gonna solve everything, but he's gonna fucking help you. Exactly. And then man, just go and buy Gakpo for what reason? Because Klopp's obsessed, and he's too loyal. Is a good thing. I love loyalty in life, but at times, like I would have loved Zabaleta to stay at City forever, right? But when a man's legs have gone, I'd rather that our legend is allowed to go elsewhere than sit on our bench and we fall out of love with him, right? So sometimes you got to go, you know what, Milner? But let's be real, bro. I keep saying this. They can't retain the Premier League. They can't retain an FA Cup. They can't retain a Carabao Cup. The only thing they have managed to retain is fucking James Milner and Jordan Henderson, bro. Liverpool are just in the mud. And the thing is, I love to see it because... Do you know how many, over the last 4 years, do you know how many times I've had to do combined 11s with them, man, And they want to say all their defenders are better than our defenders. All their midfielders are better. Apparently, Klopp v Pep is not even a conversation because Klopp is so clear of Pep. Now, when I remind them and go, do you want to have that conversation about Pep and Klopp? They're like, I never said that. I'm like, all right, cool, bro. Like, whatever, man. Bro, I wish every single bit of failure on Liverpool and Manchester United. Every single bit. Bro, even I was like, I can't have Arsenal winning this league, until Man United got that lucky win against us with a VAR decision.
And they thought they was.
And then I witnessed what Man United
thought they was in the fucking title race.
I forgot how fucking annoying they are, bro. Like, them and Liverpool fans are scummy as shit.
Man United are kind of... kind of picked up form though. You get me? They've gone through to the next round, 3-1 against Reading. Casemiro.
They'll get Fleetwood tonight.
You know that, innit? They'll get some fucking dog shit team, probably Wrexham or something. No disrespect to them, man, there.
Fleetwood.
But they are dog shit, you get me? But Casemiro came back. Great performance, bro. You get me? Like, with him, yeah, I don't even care what the level of opposition is. He always performs good. That little idiot Anthony only performs against these done out here dead man. Yep. Like, the man is doing the fucking, the man is doing the Harlem Shake. Yeah, on the right hand side, yeah, like the man's doing Pond the River, Pond the Bank. Like, I don't know what, like, yeah, he's doing the side to side. He's doing like Mr. Miyagi training blood, paint the fence, get me wax that what, like, bro, 86 million for a YouTube star who couldn't even get into certain YouTube teams. Like, could he get into #United? Could he get into Beatty squad? Like, could he get into these? Like, really, like. Man United fans are on Twitter telling me he got man of the match. He got man of the match. Bro, it is fucking Reading who are like 19th in the championship. Man are moving like this. Man are moving like it was Burnley. Or like, you get me? Like a decent championship team, blood. It was piss poor Reading. There's nothing even in fucking Reading, bro. The only thing I know about Reading is road wars with Pat and Carl, them fucking police. That's the only thing I know about Reading, bro. I don't know nothing else about Reading. Yeah? Their shopping centre is as big as my living room, bro. It's non-existent, bro. Yeah?
Real talk.
Like, bro, but yeah, this Anthony fella, blood. Like,
he's dead.
Thank you.
Dead food. He's dead food. I'm sorry, yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Realistically, is he an upgrade on who's my guy that went to Leeds and now he's left Leeds as well?
Dan James. At least he could run. My man can't even run.
Dan James was more direct.
Yeah, you'd put in a shift. Yep.
Yeah. Like, Anthony, do you know what? The first couple of games, I thought, oh, do you know what? He could be a problem. Yeah. He could be a problem, yeah? But then I realised now he can't be a problem. And he's only got 1 foot. Like, he literally can't go one way.
He's a one-footed freak.
Nah, man. Literally. I can't see him lasting long. I can see him being shipped out soon.
And what pisses me off is that he's the one that distorted the whole market. It's his transfer.
Yeah, because they look at him now.
Let's set the value.
Yep. Because that's what happened with the Mudryk deal. They were like, well, Anthony went for this much.
If Anthony went for 8.
Yeah, and it looks like Mudryk is better than Anthony. Do you get me? So that's why they were saying, boom, bang, bing. Even with this Caicedo deal now, them asking for that amount of money, it's because Brighton are looking on the market and they're like, yo, my man went to Man United for 86 million. He is fucking dog shit. They signed Maguire as well, blood. Do you understand? Like, Man United have fucked up the market, bro. Man United have fucked up the market. You get me? No one else say fucked it up.
Don't say that too loud. It's City, apparently, that ruined football.
Nah, you lot... It was Chelsea, because Chelsea were the first club to come in with money and affect the top clubs. The Arsenal,
Chelsea
the United,
fans are mad. I was on a show with them yesterday, and someone said, "You man have spent 250 million this transfer window," and the Chelsea fans are like, "No, we haven't. We spent 350 once." Them man, you see how most people try and downplay how much they spent.
They're like, yeah.
Oh, they've got no shame, bro. They're barefaced, like, yeah, man. It's mad. It's
Todd
mad.
Bowie.
When you see how many players they've bought over the last fucking I have Chelsea fans try and talk about my club spending money, and it's like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
you lot got Harder for like 50-something mil, no?
Yeah. Alvarez was 14, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, City are doing pretty decent business. Like, the only thing you overpaid for was Grealish.
Yeah, we did. But that was because it was a release clause. And
so you had, and that would just kills everything. Bang, he's ours. Yeah.
That's what we like doing. Our board don't like getting involved in these back and forths where the media run away and they don't like that sort of publicity. So if they see a release clause, they're on that. Do you know, actually, I need to fucking... Daniel fucking Levy, yeah? You can't do anything right, bro. We were about to make 12 million off of Pedro Porro, right? And Levy's
because you get a sell-on clause, innit?
Yeah. Levy's gonna fuck that one up as well.
So is that not going through now? Didn't he wave goodbye to the fans in the game against Porto?
It's not happening. Usual Tottenham vibes.
Fucking hell. It's happened again. It's happened again.
I'll be to you next week, man.
The Lamptey one fell through too, right?
Yeah, I think so. He's supposed to, because he was going if Poro went to Tottenham, so it was a trickle.
Went to Tottenham,
Yeah. It was a 3-way deal or 2-way deal, whatever you want to
Yeah.
fucking call it, blood. You get me? But Liverpool are out. United are through. City are through. Tottenham are through. They went away to Preston. Heung-min Son found his level. Championship. You know what I mean? Tottenham fans are out here. Fucking, the guy scored like 6 goals the whole season. Gabriel's got about 4. Behave your blood clot self. He's still washed. He's still rubbed. And then that their new signing, Dan Juma, coming on.
Juma.
He got himself a goal as well. The tie of the weekend I watched yesterday, bro, was Wrexham, Sheffield United. Very sad for Wrexham. They were literally 1 minute away
3-2,
from knocking out Sheffield United from the FA Cup, but then Sheffield United equalised in the last minute, and they had 10 men as well, blood. You get me? So Sheffield United, they've done pretty well there, blood. You get me? Who else?
Sheffield United are doing all right in the Championship.
Yeah, they're doing pretty well, blood. They're doing pretty well, fam. They're actually doing pretty well. They're on a promotion charge. You get me? Leicester, they went through as well. Iheanacho deflected goal. Tielemans missing a penalty, hitting the beans and toast. Leeds have gone through as well.
You man have dodged one on Tielemans, you know.
I want Tielemans. I'm not gonna lie. He's shit off the ball, but I think Arteta could. I think Arteta could
in the 8 role.
I think Arteta could improve him off the ball.
Push the move so much. Like you see Tielemans, he's been pushing for that Arsenal move for so long, yeah. And I just feel with players like that, when players are pushing for moves, like, you know, no one's making no big deal out of the fact that Anthony Gordon's left his fucking childhood club
and gone to Newcastle.
Lurch, yeah. And I think with how good Newcastle have done business so far, the team spirit they've got, yeah, I would have dodged that, you know. Someone that's looking to dip from their childhood club like that, yeah, I'd dodge them.
What about Trossard? Because Trossard kind of did the same kind of thing with Brighton. And then we kind of went in and got him. And then you look how he hit the ground running. I know it's not a childhood club.
I would have took Trossard at City.
You would have done that as well? You would have...
Yeah. He's cold, bro. He's
a bad boy, blood. He was causing you problems, mate.
Yeah,
he was causing... When he came off, I was like, what the... I was so shocked that Saka lasted that long. Because Saka was piss poor. Saka was doing nothing. Ake had him locked up. And he didn't really look like... He didn't look like interested. You get me? There was no enthusiasm.
Rico was struggling with Trossard.
Yeah, he had him on ropes, bro.
Yeah.
Because Trossard can go left and right. He's 2-footed. So it's like the defender, that's their worst nightmare. It's like, where is he? Is he going to take me down the wing? Is he going to bring me inside?
Exactly what he kept doing, bro. And I don't know if you watched Rico Lewis, but every time Rico Lewis was looking over his shoulder, wondering if John Stones was going to tuck in or not, because it was like exactly what you said. I don't know if he's going to go this way or that way. So Rico Lewis was kind of making a diagonal run. But Trossard scored against us for Brighton at the Etihad. So I already knew what this man can do. Honestly, the minute I saw you man were in for him, I was like, we need to go in and get... Because that's exactly what we need at the moment.
That's what you're missing, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's the hard one. Against us, and this is why I didn't think Rico Lewis should have started. For me, it should have been... It should have been Kyle Walker, because whether you play Martinelli or Trossard, both of them have got pace. Like both of them. And Rico Lewis, that's the one thing. He's very intelligent for his age and tucking in the midfield. But the pace-wise, Trossard's got it, man.
So let me get your prediction. Now, you know what? I'm not going to get your prediction because I'm going to bring you back on for the Man City preview in the Premier League. I'm going to bring you and Steve back on for that one. So I'm not going to get your Premier League predictions yet. You get me? But I want your prediction for the FA Cup, because the big team's still in it. All right, so it's the Premier League team. So yourselves, Leicester, Leeds, United, Fulham got a replay. It's, away at Sunderland. That'll be tough. The Scum still in it, Tottenham, and Brighton. And then tonight we have Derby against West Ham.
I think prediction for who's going to win it?
Yeah, because all the bit like a lot of the black Chelsea's out, Arsenal's out, Liverpool's out.
I was seeing that earlier. A few good ones are out still. The ones that I'd probably fear playing the most are out. Not Chelsea, but
Newcastle are out.
Liverpool. Arsenal and Liverpool. The two teams, to be honest with you, that I fear. It sounds mad with where Liverpool are, but look, Liverpool was shit when we played them at their gaff earlier in the season, and they beat us. Liverpool just against... If we play them at home, we'll beat them. If we play them at their place, they'll beat us. It's that simple. That's the way it goes. I think it is relevant to where we are in the league. Yeah, if we get and where we are in the Champions League, like if we're still in the Champions League and if we're still in the Premier League in the title race come April time, I don't know how big. Like you saw last season in the FA Cup, we played Liverpool in the semi-final 2 days after we got back from the Real Madrid game, and we just played like a B team and lost.
I think Zach Steffen cost you that one.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm saying about the difference with Ederson playing out from the back. But I want Man United. I want Man United in this FA Cup sooner or later. Yeah, because them man got way too carried away in that game. Like the way it switched overnight from them winning. Like, let's be clear, we were 1-0 up to the 78th minute. And I got Cams telling me we were comfortable all game. Like, how are you comfortable when you're 1-0 down, bro? That does not make sense, yeah? Right? And the way, by the Sunday morning, all man is saying, we smashed you, yeah? And I'm like, bro, be clear. Without that VAR decision, yeah, you got fuck all. We were dominating the second half. I want them in a cup, just to remind them, because they're forgetting we put 6 against them earlier in the season, yeah? So I want Man United again. I want them badly. They ain't win. Look, as long as City win this FA Cup, Man United ain't winning shit. Bro, I said it the other day to someone. Man United are not winning a league for another 5 seasons at least. Yeah? At least. So, them man can get carried away about their milk cup and whatever, yeah? But the fact is, they're not ready yet. They're not. Like, you've seen the drop-off. You've seen the drop-off when Maguire has to come in. Like, Casemiro gets in the same way with you, man, and Party, but you're addressing that. Them man are not addressing the Casemiro drop-off. Like, because I believe by the time the transfer window shuts, you will have Caicedo to replace Party. If not, like I said, I think Zinchenko could do a job. If Casemiro's out, that's it for them. That's it for them. Eriksen's now on fucking crutches.
Yeah,
they're winning shit 5 years.
Back to McFred.
Yeah, McFred in full effect, blood.
Bro, and that's another reason to watch the fucking Scotland v Ukraine game if you ever can, yeah? Because that was in for Scotland they had McTominay, and for Ukraine they had Zinchenko. Bro, McTominay was just not there. Zinchenko did the whole game dominated by Zinchenko. But yeah, I think Tottenham ain't winning it because they ain't winning nothing. So I'd back us to win the FA Cup. To be honest,
you guys are favourites.
Yeah,
I'd go you or United. If you stay in this,
do me a favour. United, just say it, innit? United ain't winning it.
If you stay in, they won't win it.
I'll take that.
As long as you're in, they don't win. If you go out, then they become the best team in it, and they will slap the shit out of Tottenham. Ten Hag will spliff them. He'll spliff them quickly, bro. Trust me. Let me get the madness predictions quickly. We got some midweek games today. Last game in the 4th round of the Cup, Derby taking on West Ham. West Ham been up and down like a yo-yo, blood. You don't know what West Ham's going to turn up. You see Mikel Antonio, big up my brother Jamaica, who said Gaza. He came out on a podcast during the week saying that he might leave the club. He doesn't know. He's looking into it this window as well. So it's looking a bit mad right now for West Ham. I'm going for Derby. I'm not going to lie. I'm going for a shock. Because I think the position that West Ham
don't need it. West Ham need to survive in the Premier
League, right? The position they're in the league, I can see them like Rice not going, Ben Rama not going. I can see them like Samaka, Paqueta, all them man I could see not going up there tonight.
Yeah. Declan Rice I think it was against you, man. That Declan Rice, for me, he started off well against you lot, yeah? And then when you, man, stepped up through the gears, Declan Rice just looked like a player that was like, I'm done now, you know? I've tried for this club, but I'm done.
I think he's had enough. Hopefully, we get him as well, blood, because we're linked with him for summer. So, hopefully, we get that done, blood. Carabao Cup.
If you get Caicedo now, do you think...
If you get Caicedo, we're not getting Rice.
Why not? They've said that if we get Caicedo, it don't affect the Rice still. We got enough money to get both.
I think it's just more squad places.
Because if you check it as well, Xhaka's getting old.
Yeah, true.
Xhaka's 30, Partey's 30. El Neni's squad. Lokonga's going. So you do need 2. And the two would
This
be
is the thing.
Caicedo
This
and
is the
Rice.
thing, yeah. This is the thing with Arsenal at the moment, yeah. What everyone needs to remember, right, is Arsenal's ability to generate money is mad, right? They're one of the biggest clubs in the world, yeah. You've paid off the stadium. We have to remember the reason why Arsenal stopped spending money is because it is a well-run club, right? So they did not spend money for a period because they wanted that stadium paid off. The stadium is paid off. You're now self-sufficient, and with the success you're getting, you're starting to grow again because you probably plateaued off a bit with getting new supporters. Not now. Now you're back in the mixer. That's going back up. You can spend big, and I think it's right. You like one or two people were saying, "Oh, should they go for Caicedo now, or should they wait till the summer?" I'm like, bro, 100% they have to go for Caicedo now to secure the league. If you man can, if that helps you secure the league, but then you're right, Troopz. El Nani, right now, United, Arsenal fans have got to a point where you're like, he does a job, yeah? But you man want to retain, innit? You want to start doing big things now, yeah? So even if you don't win the league this season, you're going to want to go again next season. You're not going to want to do a Liverpool and drop off down to 10th or nothing, yeah? You're going to want to go again, right? That's where you start spending money on replacing these El Nanis that are good squad players, your Zakas that are getting, Shakas that are getting old. So I think you will. Mad though, if you get Caicedo and Declan Rice
And Declan Rice
with Party, that's dope. Still,
That's danger. Man are going in spliffs all day long, blood.
not me.
Nah, you're going in one. Trust me. Carroll Cup. Second leg. Southampton travel to Newcastle. Newcastle lead 1-0.
Newcastle's ahead of them.
Yeah, Joe Linton getting a goal. He could have had a hat trick, but you know that he's just absolute dog shit. So I'm even surprised he got one. United 3-0 lead from the first leg. United are through. No disrespect to Forest, but United are through. But this one, Southampton Newcastle. Can Southampton go up there and pull a shock?
Nah, I think Newcastle has enough.
Not in Newcastle.
Newcastle, Man United.
I can see I'm not gonna lie. I could see a slapping, boys. Like I can see like a 3-0, a 3-1.
You know what it is, yeah? Southampton, like, say for example,
their new manager's doing well though. Like he took time to get his shit moving, but since he's got the ball rolling, they're looking at a team.
They've got some good young players there. They have like that Lavia from us, man. We should never have bought Phillips. We should have kept Lavia.
Is that no? Oh, that's the midfielder. I like the centre back. They got a centre back, a young fella, black brother. He's a beast.
Yeah, he looks cold as well.
He looks
and
cold.
And they've got their keeper they got off of us. He's decent. And then the guy that put the cross in for their goal that got disallowed the other day, he's from our academy as well. They've got loads of good young players, but they beat us and put us out of the Carabao.
Yeah, they smoked you as well, blood. That was a fucking. I couldn't. Why was that raw? Them man were pressing you like a bad beat.
That was dead. Worst performance I've seen for a long time. But that was them up against us, not really caring too much about the Carabao Cup. Newcastle right now, yeah, they care about every game.
Yeah, when's the last time they won a cup? Like 50-something years, maybe? I'm not even taking the piss.
And, bro, their fans want a trip to Wembley, innit? Like,
yeah.
St James's Park's going to be loud, so I can see a slap in there. And then United, I think United are like...
They're 3-0 up.
3-0 up or something already.
Yeah, 3-0.
Yeah.
So it's a Newcastle Man United final, innit?
Yeah. All right, let me get a prediction for the final then. Newcastle taking on Man United. Man United chasing their first trophy in 5 years. Newcastle chasing their first trophy of the Saudi Arabian era. First trophy for over 50-something years. I'm going for Newcastle. I can't lie.
I'm going Newcastle
I'm
too.
going for Newcastle, bro. I can't lie.
I think United fans are going into it way too confident.
Yeah, they need another humbling like the one we gave them.
Yeah. And Newcastle will be louder. Newcastle.
Yeah, the Geordies. Don't fuck with the Geordies, mate. Especially when they're behind their team. That's when St James becomes a fortress. Like the recent years that I've gone to St James's, it's been like the whole Ashley protests and the get the Cockney Mafia out. Dennis Wise and all their man there when he had the Cockney Mafia. So it wasn't really a fortress. It wasn't really St James's of old when I was younger. I remember when I went when I was younger, and that was like one of the first grounds where I felt intimidated. Like when I walked out into the and because you're so high up, I was like, and all you could hear was Nukason, Nukason, Nukason. I was like, yo, blood, these men are loud. What the fuck? I was like, raw, blood. And that was like, it was a cauldron. You get me? And I think it's gonna be like that tomorrow, blood. They're gonna have all them flags out. You know when they pull, the whole fucking Gallagher end's gonna be fucking scenes, mate. I can see it. I can see it already, blood.
I think United will go into it. The only thing is, we spoke on him earlier, is Casemiro, man. They need to, as long as they work out how to nullify Casemiro, because that man pulling all the strings there, all the strings.
He's literally the conductor, blood. And when you look at Madrid, they've kind of fell off. That could be to do with Casemiro missing in the midfield, because Kroos is an old boy, Modric's an old boy. They're dons, but they're old. The only young man they got is Valverde and Camavinga. Their man there. Camavinga still learning his trade. You get me? Valverde, another man still learning his trade. Casemiro, experience. He would have been there and just Barcelona wouldn't be 4 or 5 points clear, blood. That's a fact, blood. You get me? But big up Daps every time, blood. You get me? Nah, come on, bro. You're gonna be a regular now. You get me? We're gonna get you on definitely back again. Let the people them know where to find you, my brother.
So most importantly on YouTube, Never a Foul, the channel. Make sure you subscribe. We're on the way to 7K, so get us there. And on all socials, it's MCFC Daps, DAPS on all socials. Link
will be in the description for the channel. You get me? You lot make sure.
Love.
You hit that blood clot link. Zaza, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's early.
Always.
It's early in NY, so enjoy your work day, blood. I gotta go pick up these blood clot picnics. You understand? My fucking evening is just beginning, blood. You understand? But you lot already know. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow Zar on TikTok at the Midget Zimbo. Follow Daps. You know the vibe. And like I say at the end of every episode, before that, big up Jets, big up Zar, big up Jets, big up Vin, and big up Matt, the little pagan. Yeah, behave yourself. Yeah, or I'm gonna have to put a fucking lead on you, you little shit. Yeah. But, like I say, at the end of every episode, blood, stay safe and wash them fucking hands, blood.